Yo!
And we're live.
Don't you love it when you press the wrong buttons? We're live again. Welcome in, guys, to live Scribbles. And this is our having fun with art day with some YouTube comic friends. So today I got with me some of my friends. Hopefully one will show up eventually, but we got Rich from Big Nasty Comics. I also have Up and Adam with me, and we are all you guys are avid art lovers like me. You like doing doodles and stuff, so that's kind of why we started doing this. And I'm gonna put it up here, so hopefully he shows up. Stevey D, who is fairly new to the art world, which is very inspiring. He gives me fuel to do it and get back into it, which is kind of cool. So
yeah.
We were just talking about
it earlier on his video he had on earlier. He was excited about it tonight. So at times must be messing with him. I know it messed with me, man. I woke up at 9:30 or 9, laid there for about a half an hour, and then I finally looked at my phone and went, crap. I said, it's 10:30. I was like, I gotta get my ass up, man.
You're burning daylight.
Yeah, we were talking about Steve being retired, and that's kind of like the fuel is like he's putting out stuff like every day, and I'm just like, oh man, I wish I had some time to do that.
Oh my God, I know. So hopefully he'll join us soon. He may be a little bit distracted, like being retired. I know you mentioned Adam. He's got his grandkids, and he said he's probably drawing already, and he's in the zone, but. we all kind of lit up his phone, so maybe he'll see it eventually. Let's say hello to some of the chat, because there's guys that were chatting already. We got Alex here. He said he was clocking in at 4:41, so he came in right away. Came in. He's here tonight. Welcome in.
Yeah.
And then he's saying, we had a pretty good weekend. I went to a comic show today, a small show, and got a nice good stack. Some Grail books that I was hunting for. He's saying he wants to see some Sonic and Zombie Tramp art. So
Sonic Tramp. That's what
Sonic. There you go.
Let's see. Did I get everybody? We got Adam saying hello. But my buttons are not working here today. There we go. It might be my mouse. If you guys are joining the watch, feel free to scribble with us. That's kind of another thing we started doing this, is just to kind of support each other in our art efforts, that you can listen to us ramble while you're working on some drawings. I used to do that a lot, put something like a podcast or something on and just get lost in that while I was working on stuff. So we got Robbie Joseph in the house.
Robbie.
Kings and queens. Thank you. More like the court jester, but Alex said he's got his pencil and paper, so he's ready. He's going to draw with us.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah, because we do some warm-up stuff, and I got my dice tray ready for that, and I redid my list a little bit so I could read it better, because I got a new notebook. I actually burned through my notebook. I had to get some new ones, so for like notes and all that. But all right, well, how is everyone? Are you guys working on any cool art pieces? I know, Adam, you just finished up that one for Martin. You got anything in the works right now?
Well, I finished a piece for Paul, Mr. McGroovy.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting. So Bigby, he had ordered some stuff through Bigby. And so Bigby's sending me that stuff so he can put it all in one box together to get it over to him.
Yeah.
So that should get here maybe tomorrow. And he had requested me to do kind of a different, like a makeup cover of like a recreation of Suspense Comics 9. So I got that finished up for him. Getting ready to start something new. So I'll be working on that over, hopefully starting that this week.
Okay. Rich, you got anything you've been doodling? I know you've been struggling to try to get back into it a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I still got to finish. I got a couple little things I might add to Stevie's Rachel Ray Gun thing, man, or Ray Gun Rachel, because I still haven't sent it out to him, and I got to get that knocked out so I can get it sent to him, because he's been waiting long enough for that sucker, man. So I got to get that.
Don't feel bad. I gotta send them mine too still, but I was trying to build up a stack for him because I want to just send a whole bunch of stuff to him, kind of like when he sends us stuff.
Right.
Well, that's another part of that fuel to the fire. It's like you just don't want to send one little thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I got a couple.
Chonko showed up.
Hey, what's up, Chonko?
Oh,
I got a couple things that I'm starting to sketch out. I just gotta commit to one.
I like that. That's hilarious.
Hey, I've seen it done.
Yeah.
It's a good excuse to buy a new laptop if it's like it's like the angry girlfriend variant, where she wrote all over the Spider-Man AF-15 or whatever it was.
All right. Well, what I wanted to start with, let's start with our inspirational book. So let's do here. I made a little bumper. Let me see if I go. Comic art that inspires us. So this is something that we do on the show on Scribbles, where everybody brings a comic book. It could be when we were kids. It could be now, that inspires us to do artwork. Who wants to start? Adam, you want to start?
Sure.
Okay. Let me put you in the big seat here. There we go.
So the one thing I'm bringing is like one of my favorite artists, of course, and but also one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite villains, and that's this one here.
Oh, okay.
A little George Perez.
Yes.
Avengers 196. This is he does a cameo in 195, but this is his really his first appearance. This is dual signed. So I got George Perez signed the top, and David Michelini, who was the writer for this. What I didn't realize until just now is it's a Mark Jewelers.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that I had it. So, but
cool.
it's kind of one of those things. Like I think about like I've always really liked the hooded. I like some hooded figures. I love Dr. Doom. Taskmaster is kind of one of those too. He's got that what looks like a skull face, and it kind of varies with how they do it. But I thought it's kind of interesting. I wanted to show this here. So it definitely looks more like just a mask.
Yeah,
it's like a face type mask that maybe he's going into the mouth a little bit so you get to see his teeth, but it doesn't, and here's another good picture of it here, but it doesn't really look like the full skull there. But I just love, George puts so much into every panel and everything.
That's
much.
It's gonna sound sexist or whatever, man, but that's my most disappointed character that Marvel's done in the movies. They messed that up so much, man. It pissed me off so bad.
I know. And the one thing I really like about Taskmaster is, like, at this time he could do, he had that photo eidetic. I can't remember.
Idelic, or how do you say it?
Photographic memory for what he saw.
The moves,
And so he kind of had the swordsman's sword, Hawkeye's quiver. He's got the cap shield, Hawkeye there. But he can like watch somebody's fighting style and then completely be able to
mimic it, yeah,
copy that. So always thought he was a really cool character. Yeah, they didn't really do that in the movie. It was just kind of more like a hired assassin.
Horrible, man, horrible.
And he's kind of changed over the years. So he originally was like more of a like a true villain, but then he kind of became like, oh, well, we're going to hire him through S.H.I.E.L.D. to like train other people. Well, he was training some villains, and then he's like, okay, we'll use them to help out with some of our S.H.I.E.L.D. agents and things like that. But getting back to to the art, I mean, I just like the layouts and everything that George Perez does. I mean, you can like every page he's gonna, like, even the front page, the front splash page, he's got all this little detail and the machines and drawing all that kind of stuff. And
hey, you got OJ right there too, man.
And OJ. Yeah. Show them your heels.
Zeus says,
show them your heels. So but yeah, just I just love everything. And he's one of those like creators, like when I got to meet him, it was just like the friendliest person that you ever met. And I've never heard anybody else say anything different. So,
that'd been awesome.
Truly inspiring, truly inspiring art that he does. And I've always kind of gravitated more towards that, like detailed, throw in all the things, and I'll get lost in the art. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I unfortunately.
So I like the Spectre too, because I think part of it's the hood. I don't know.
we know your type, Adam.
I don't know what that says about me, but anyway.
All right, Rich, I'm gonna throw you in there. What inspires you?
This is probably
looks like a brick.
One of the, everybody knows my dude is, Big John Buscema. And I consider this one of the one of his Bibles. And this is a artist edition, Marvel Heroes.
Oh, so nice. That's amazing.
It's a biggie. It's a big book, man. I'm going to try to show stuff. It has his Fantastic Four, his Avengers, Submariner. It has all that crap in here, dude. I mean, here's a big list.
Looks like it's all black and white line work too and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's just like interior pages, raw interior pages, man. It's and then let me get to some of these other.
I have his Silver Surfer one that he did with IDW, that artisan edition thing.
That's what this is.
It's really sweet.
But it's just all of them. This like the page. Some of the pages unfold.
That's almost like porno.
Yeah, they're double-sided.
Holy cow! Look at that. That is awesome.
Man, that's Miss October right there.
Miss October.
October. November. There's November and then December.
Holy cow, that's really cool that they have those. I'd almost want to rip those out and frame them, but
you
don't want to tear up the book either.
So they do these more expensive versions, and then they sometimes put them into trade. Like I have the cheaper artisan edition for that too. That's just like in a paperback, kind of thing, but it's smaller. But this is like the original size, 11 by 17.
Oh my god!
Look at that Mariner #1. I mean, you can see where they stuck like the big premiere issue that was a stick on.
Okay.
The headdress was stuck on. You can see where they've cut out. They actually cut it out and like they redid, like they didn't like the original headdress or something, because you can see the cut lines.
Yeah.
They cut it out and then put this behind this piece, So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really badass, man. And
that's old school printing right there.
And I love seeing the process of things, like thinking about how it could have come about. Wow.
And then one of the books I didn't realize he did here, I was trying to figure it out. I was reading it here. It's Weird World #3.
Okay.
You see that?
Huh.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's Weird World. That's Marvel Premiere or something like that.
Yeah, it says Fanfare Shoot up at the top, and then at the bottom here it says title World War. This is number 3. Artist John Buscema, or it just says Buscema, but it's cover number 3.
Okay.
And then that was like back here. I wanted to show you guys something I never realized. Where was that at? Is that the beginning? Very beginning here. Yeah. One of my alternate logos I use is I'll take out the Viking War, the Viking King, and I put in that hawk, this hawk drone.
That's cool.
It says right down here, it says, John Buscema sketch for the Hawk number 26, the basis for Joe Jusko's cover painting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that was where he got the idea for that. Have to look that up. But
here's that book, Rich, Marvel Premiere Weird World.
Okay.
It's, number 38, Marvel Premiere 38.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's just packed full of stuff, man. But I have that Silver Surfer one too. I got the smaller one. I got like a smaller book copy of that one.
Okay, yeah.
And but this one just has a lot of his variety of work. Like I said, between Fantastic Four, like in the back here is Fantastic Four. I was trying to find a good picture of the Thing because I always love how he drew the Thing.
Those are neat. I like those artisan editions. Like you said, Adam, to see the process of not just the artwork too, but just the printing process too, because everything's digital now that it's like, oh, they don't like the title. They just delete it and put something else there.
That's cool.
The vision. Just seeing the original,
Yeah. And if I remember right, he liked the Avengers the most that he worked on, didn't he, Rich?
Well, he really didn't care for hero work. He was more into the Conan style or Mystic. If he couldn't draw Conan, he really liked Thor, just because of all the wizardry and stuff, the magical element of it,
Yeah,
but he liked drawing Western stuff a lot.
Yeah, but
it was Hercules and
Goliath and Hawkeye and Quicksilver. But it's in the backside's number 1 of that. But yeah, really cool, man. Like I said, it's a big, massive book. I bought it a long time. I bought it, man.
Yeah, that's
probably 2-3 years ago, and it stayed in plastic, man.
You're afraid to open it, weren't you?
I didn't want to open it up, man. I was like, I don't want to open it up, But then I finally did about a year ago and started looking through it, and I'm afraid of damaging it, but I love looking through it. It's so freaking cool. It's so inspirational, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a whole nother level of collector right there, right?
But it wasn't bad. I bought that thing. Like I said, when I bought off Amazon.
Okay.
3 years ago, and it was only at that time. It was only like $120 or something like that. So it wasn't too bad.
No. Big book like that? No.
But they usually only do like a small printing of that, and then so like that book probably now, if you were to, my guess is it'd probably be like $300 or something on eBay.
Yeah.
But I love that book.
All right, man, I gotta follow that up. All right, well, it's funny, Adam, that you brought George Perez, because guess what? I kind of did too.
He's good.
X-Men. This is X-Men.
Cool, man.
112, 1978. He did the cover though, so this time period, a lot of people think of the X-Men, they think of John Byrne, which he did do the interiors in this. But this one stands out to me because it's a George Perez cover. It's very different, I like seeing Magneto take charge. He's actually controlling Wolverine's skeleton, metal skeleton, to make him, stick his own claws in his face. He's really poor Colossus. He's made out of metal.
He's got no hope.
Yeah. But yeah, I love this epic. It's kind of an epic cover. It's that's the key of this, is that it's a George Perez cover, which he didn't do a whole lot of, X-Men books. Mm-hmm. He was primarily known for doing DC stuff. So to see him doing,
now
early
with Colossus's skin, if he changes back to his human form, would Magneto be able to still control him?
No.
I mean, is that metal within his DNA, or is it?
Yeah, he's living. Oh, I don't know about that with the X gene thing, but yeah, he's basically organic steel, is what he is. When he turns.
Well, there is that whole iron in the skin. If he ate a big steak or something, he could.
Yeah. He can take it out. Yeah.
But yeah, so this one's actually kind of a double. You get the George Perez cool cover, but inside it's all John Byrne.
That's awesome.
So and this is early in Chris.
Somebody say John Byrne?
Yeah, this is all John Byrne. I said John Byrne. And
so, what's funny, Eric? You bring I brought a George Perez, Mark Jewelers. You bring a Pence copy.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Pence there, but yeah, the whole plot in this too. It's kind of the return of Magneto, and he see what I wrote it down. He eliminates Mesmero. Is that how you say his name?
Mesmero,
so that he can torture and get rid of the X-Men. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it.
I'm the one. Nobody does.
I'm going to.
So yeah, he gets rid of the other bad guy, kidnaps all the X-Men to his little secret island. Because all the bad guys had secret islands back then, so he can get rid of them. And this being 112, it's early. Jean Grey as Phoenix too. So they're just starting here and there. They show a little bit of that darker side, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, just awesome cover, awesome interior. This was early in my X-Men reading, was this time period. And it wasn't with the originals. I was reading these through classic X-Men. So I actually didn't get introduced to this cover till later. And I was like, oh, I see the originals, and maybe I need to get those ones instead. So very cool cover though. I
love it.
X-Men. But there we go. There was our art that inspires us. Some comic books. That's one of the things about doing artwork. We're all into comic books. There was something that inspired us, and there's plenty of them out there. So this is something that we'll probably keep doing on Scribbles, is bring a book that inspires us to do art. So, all right, with that one, the next thing I want to do, and this is something new that I want to kind of do on the show, being artist, and I know there's a lot of people that want to do art. Stevey is one of these who got, inspired to jump into art, but it's what do you need? What do you use type of thing. And I thought something would be neat feature for the show is to do tools for the toolbox. So something that every artist, aspiring artist, something that's nice and fun to have. There is no one right way. That's the nice thing about artwork. Right. There's all kinds of different tools out there, and whatever works for you is what you need to, go with. So one of the first things I wanted to start with, and this is something a lot of us, I think, have already, and it's a how-to book. So this one's a how to draw book. Let me switch here. And this one is, I got this back in the day as another, speaking of being inspired, was How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. Now, this came out in 1984, is printed by Fireside. This one's been reprinted plenty of times. I actually have the reprint version too. So, but yeah, it's kind of any how-to book, I think, is a good tool to have in the toolbox. But being it's a comic book show, we got to show off this one, which was, Stan Lee kind of wrote the words. He co-wrote it with your favorite there, Rich, John Buscema, and all how-to stuff in here is John's artwork. Let me see if I can find some good pages. Awesome. But they break it down of like drawing, perspective in here. Here's a little perspective. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Which these are all basic drawing concept. Let's see. He talks about the figure, how you would break down the figure when you're drawing. I've been meaning to ask Stevey if he has this one. I know some people have sent him drawing books.
He's got it. Love it.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. how to break down like the figure. And then they actually talk about drawing the figure in here, which, you start with the stick figure and then, you start fleshing it out. I always compare it to like doing you can see it more on this page. Oops, I just knocked something down. Where you're doing the cylinders.
Right.
Because that's basically, you're just breaking it down to a shape. Let's see.
Have you seen the, so they made a video with Stan and John going through this.
I think so. You
can watch it on YouTube.
It's YouTube where I've seen it.
Yeah. And it's he goes through a lot of it.
But yeah, very cool book to have. They talk about layout a little bit in here. What else do they got in here? Your panel layouts. So here's some panel layout work. So yeah, very cool book. There's a ton of different books like that, like this out there. Very, very good one to have in your library for artwork. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on, I actually brought 2 books. So I kind of thought I couldn't show off that one without this one. And this is what you would call an art reference book. Now this one I got is called The Colossal Collection of Action Poses. And basically this came out 2011 by Impact Books. You can find a lot of this stuff on Amazon. And what this is it's just stock photos of poses.
Look at that guy, man.
Yeah. If you want a bunch of poses of them,
hey, Rich, send me some pictures of that, like using like that.
Action poses with my nunchucks.
Well, here you like
my underwear nunchucks.
Underwear. My whitey tighty. There you go.
Yeah, they do both the male and female figure and different action poses. I've used these before in different. I've maybe modified them a little bit. Combined multiple photos. I mean, you look at like what Alex Ross does. This is basically what he does. He has models that he takes pictures like this, and then he mixes it, and then he does his artwork. So they have a little bit of instruction in here too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is kind of 2 books that I think you should have in your toolbox. Something like this that's like maybe a reference, so you don't have to do everything out of the top of your head.
I need something like that. I usually just pull stuff off my phone if I can't find stuff, but that'd be nice.
Yeah, and that's nowadays with the modern age. Like when I was in art school, I used to get magazines and tear out the pictures that I could use for the photo references. Nowadays, you can just go to Google, type something in there, and you'll get a bunch of images that you can use for a reference. But I'm always kind of that old school. I like having a library on the shelf that I can go to and pull the book off. So
it reminds me like the muscle magazines that used to come out in the 80s. A lot of people would pick those up or just flip through them or whatever to, because you wanted your superheroes to be jacked like those muscle magazine people. And so that was always, occasionally
that's a lot of that 80s, 90s artwork of muscle men were like Fabio. That's why you saw it's like, this guy looks like Fabio, because that's what he did. He was a model for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there we go. There's our new feature for the show. Tools for the toolbox. Let me know what you guys think about that. Something that you ever considered. And here, I got Rich turned on to getting some picture books. Let's see. We got, let me check the email.
I like what Robbie said, diaper man all grown up. Yeah. So Alex here, he does a lot of cosplay, and on his Instagram, if you need, especially Spider-Man, you need images for Spider-Man,
Yeah, that's right.
You got them there.
So there we go. You got a hookup. We need some references. Just send Alex a message. Say, hey, you need to dress like this. Send me a picture.
Pose like this.
Pose, yeah. I want you to pose like this.
All right, guys. How about we do some art? Want to do a real quick warm up, and then we'll play a game?
Sounds good.
Sure.
All right. So what we got here? Let me start my other camera. Boop boop.
I thought it was Steve for a second. I was like, oh, is he here?
I know.
I bet he's going to join at 9.
Let me. I got 2 mics on here. There we go. Nope. Oh, hold on.
I'm going to try to get myself set up like that next time, Eric. I got like a cool little bracket thing that I'm hoping I can make work at some point. Just got to play around with it. Yeah, hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
He's rolling dice. Love it. Eric, you're muted. Might be when he added the phone onto it.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, your art case is muted. That's what you want. Yeah.
All right. So I rolled dice. I got our third table here, and I rolled once, but it was something we already did. So rolled again. We're gonna go with it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 demon. So we're gonna do a 5-minute drawing prompt. It's like basically a drawing prompt is something to kind of warm up, get the juices flowing. And we're gonna draw a demon. Now, a category like this could be anything, right, guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, here, I want to show this off too real quick. So I actually dug out some of our stuff that we did before. Okay. So before we did one that was, is that going to show up? Boy, I got some really bad reception on this. Super Pet. So we had Super Pet was one of ours.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had, what was this one? I actually draw our dream team up. So, of course,
the team ups, yeah.
Pac-Man and Cubert. I think that's all I have here. Those are the only ones I could find. But so we're going to do, for 5 minutes, we're going to draw just kind of quick demon. So I'm going to start us a timer because we're going to get all official here.
Official
timer. There we go. And look at that. I already got it set for 5 minutes. All right. So some kind of demon could be the demon. Could be Beelzebub. It could be Mephisto. It could be something just made up. I've listened to enough heavy metal back in the 80s. All right. Yeah, this is kind of drawing warm-ups. They're just designed to loosen you up so you're not stiff drawing when you do kind of your big drawing. Man, I kind of stuck too. When I think of demons, I always think of very bony looking creatures almost with like big bat wings. So I think that's what I'm going to go.
Shit. Like that.
Let's see. I'm going to give them hoof feet.
Yeah. I ain't getting nothing.
So you guys are watching, feel free to jump in with us, and then you can post it later on Instagram if you want so we can see it. Just tag us. Nothing.
You got nothing, Rich?
I'm trying here. I'm looking.
I'm trying to think. How does know if I like this, but it's not supposed to be perfect. And what demon is not complete without a pointy tail? Of course, I'm kind of making my guy's kind of looking like Nightcrawler. I think that's a little bit of an influence there. And he'll look different in a minute. Gotta have pointed ears. I am drawing as such a stereotypical demon. And Adam, I know you've played enough RPGs that have had demons in it, and sometimes they're pretty grotesque. Let's see. What am I going to do with this arm?
I've not read a lot of Demon, like the old Jack Kirby Demon, but I've always kind of wanted to.
Yeah, that original series wasn't very long, too. And wasn't there rumors that they were going to do a new series?
Yeah. I mean, they brought them, like they had the New 52 had a series, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't read a lot of the original stuff.
I came across, like today when I was digging through some bins at that show, I came across some old, I think it was it Super Friends or it was Justice League? And it had like the team facing off villains. And on the villain side, I saw the demon. I was like, was he ever considered a bad guy in the DC world? I was a little confused by that. I think it was Super Friends thinking about it, which, okay, I guess I could see that. I guess cartoons, they didn't want to have a hero.
Yeah. They didn't want their, parents walking by like, where are you watching,
Yeah.
Well, and, back in that time, I mean, you had all the kind of the start of the satanic panic and all that kind of stuff. So you probably didn't want to get too crazy with that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see.
I'm just waiting for that timer to go off. I'm trying to rush.
Oh, man, I wasn't even paying attention. Because there it goes.
Oh, man.
I only got one wing. Got one wing.
You got one. Wow, that's pretty good.
I was so into it, I wasn't even watching.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
All right. Let's see what everybody's got. I'll show mine since I'm up on big screen already.
I don't want to show mine.
So here's my one-winged demon. He flies in circles.
He's just like slowly descending into hell.
Oh boy, that's pretty bad.
I know, Kate. Yeah, seriously, got a whole lot on the page in 5 minutes. Wow.
Well, thank you. He's only got one wing though, so I don't know how far he's gonna fly.
I mean, you got your hoof feet and everything.
Yeah, he's very stereotypical for a demon. I mean, when I think of demons, I think of the horns, a pointy tail, and bat wings. So, and he's got the hoof feet.
Pretty good.
All right, Adam, what'd you get for our measly 5 minutes? That was not long enough.
Yeah.
So I just did a demon.
Oh yeah, color.
Okay,
but I gave him a bowl cut.
He's got a mole. That's a mo demon.
Yeah, mo demon.
No demon, no problems.
He needs a word bubble that just says "wise guy."
Yeah. He's
ready to do this.
Put the pitchfork in your eyes and you're. Yeah, Robbie and I were just talking about Three Stooges. but yeah, so I put a little horns on them, threw some red on it real quick. Always like that elongated mouth, which kind of like a lot of like what you're talking about, John Buscema doing that kind of thing. Did a lot of that kind of long,
right?
Like his Mephisto. It's just what came to mind. Dodge Demon. There you go. That would be another option to draw.
Yeah, I didn't think that. That's a nice car. All right, Rich, you gotta show it.
Yeah, gosh, my demon. He's got a dad bod. He's got a large midsection. But,
oh, that's good, man. I like it. I just went with a head, man. Y'all got all kinds of rest of the body in there. That's great.
He's trying to get his wings in there, but they end up looking like, I don't know, spilt pudding or something. I'm not sure.
Pudding.
But I couldn't get loose, man. Like you like to get loose. I didn't do that before the show. I should have sat here and did this. That's what I like to do, is get my hands loose, because I feel like my hands get tight and then I can't get my groove.
Yeah, you gotta kind of loosen them up.
I can't get my.
And that's what this kind of exercise is supposed to do, is get you kind of loose so you're not stiff.
Yeah.
I've done drawing props anywhere from 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I remember doing figure drawing class. We used to do like for 30 minutes. And that's what most of the class was you're just kind of trying to concentrate on, the form more so than making it perfect type of thing. So you're just it's supposed to shut your brain off, and you just go, let's just go and see what I get type of thing. So
yeah, we used to with the old naked lady, man. We would do 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, type stuff. It was fun doing it that way.
Careful about that phrasing. Rich is like, I started off with the naked woman. It was only
the old naked lady. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a warm up. We may come back to that. I actually want to, before Adam has to go, I want to play a little bit of the game that I designed for you guys. So I'm going to move stuff real quick here. Let me move that. Move this. All right. It is behind me. I'm going to have to put this back on. All right. Let's do this. Let's play my bumper that I'm so excited to play. And we're going to play a new game today on Scribbles, and it is called
Cover Lover. Love me them covers.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that's great.
And we're going to bring this back up, because here
Cover Lover,
our game that we're playing. So this is a game that's designed for all those art fans of certain covers. Okay, why is this? There we go. Okay, got it. I don't know why it's so dark on me. I got a light on. My camera must be adjusting. But yeah, we're going to play a game called Cover Lovers. And the way this works is, okay, let me get my rules. So what we're going to do, how this game works, where the heck is my rules? There we go. So it's the original concept of this game. I've seen this played before. Paper Chase Comics I got to give him a nod out. He's one that came up with this game. It's a real fun game. So shout out to him. Shout out to Colossus Collector, Ryan. I played this on his channel with some of the X-Men guys. And how this works is, let me give you guys an example. Let me load it up. So there's going to be a book in this, and there's a couple different levels on it. And I am going to reveal it. Kind of like that. There we go. And there's going to be 5 squares to reveal. Each one's worth a certain amount of points. As I go, the points go down, and you still have a chance to guess what the book is. So I am going to run a timer for this also too, so we don't have to sit there and dilly-dally and about what it is. I am going to go 30 seconds for each level. I'll probably adjust it if it's too easy or too hard for you guys. But yeah, 30 seconds for each level, and then I'm going to flip it. Now, the way I flip it, I'm going to pull this up, and then now there's 2. But it's only worth 4 points if you get it.
Okay.
Now, the way you're going to get it is you get points of the level if you say what the title is or the artist, okay? Now, it could be the title and number, but I'm going to give you guys bonus points after the fact. Anybody that can get it, but I'm not going to reveal it yet. But just remember, there is going to be bonus points, so you're not going to be totally out of it. But yeah, we're just going to continue where you reveal. And my camera is being very
looks
slow.
Like a Green Arrow or something. Green Lantern.
So you're getting close.
Green Arrow, Green Lantern. I was right, maybe on both.
Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
So yeah, you would have got 3 points right here, and then I would have finally revealed.
Nice.
So yeah, that's basically how it gets played. 5 levels. Let me take that one out. So that was the example one. And I need to load this up so you guys can't see what it is.
No cheating, Rich.
No cheating.
No cheating.
There. We're going to start, I think, with this one. Okay, I will give you guys a hint. These picks are related to all of us in some way. Or interest of ours. So that may help you guys a little bit. All right. Thank you, Kate. Kate says this is awesome.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm excited.
All right. So let me start the timer. I'm going to reveal the first one. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't put a tab on this one. My timer shut off. Here we go. 30 seconds. For level. Ding, 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 ding.
Could be a Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Is that bright enough for you guys to see too?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing.
You know what? I set my
29 minutes.
I gave you guys 29 minutes. Hold on. Oh my god.
I keep sending Stevey a message.
Yeah, he might have got tangled up with the family, so
Yeah.
that's okay. I'm sorry for him to miss out. He'd have a lot of fun for this one. All
Yeah,
right,
he was excited about it earlier today. So,
all right, we're gonna go to the second level. So now it's only worth 4 points. Oh, can you see that?
yeah, another. There you go.
I don't know why my camera auto adjusted.
It's Yeah, I'm still thinking that Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that one that he's in space, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Level 3.
Oh, no. Now it's something
That's
else.
X-Men.
Yeah, that's an X-Men.
That's X-Men. Is that the? Oh, it's Gambit. Is it X-Men Gambit? The first.
Oh, the first appearance of Gambit, 266.
Huh?
266.
Yeah.
All right, let me pause this. So you guys got it. I'm trying to. Who said it first, though? I know Rich said
Rich
him.
did.
Okay, so Rich, let me write down. You're gonna have 3 points. Okay. Now, Adam, I heard you say what the bonus point is. So bonus points, I'm gonna give for the key or the year. And you said Gambit first appearance. I think this is
You knew the number. You knew the number. I didn't know the number of it.
So Rich is
because the annual technically came out like 2 weeks before or something, but
they're calling that
in it, but they call it a cameo. But this is
First cover appearance, I should have said.
first
Yeah.
cover.
Everybody calls this the first appearance.
Yeah.
So Adam, I'm going to give you 1 point for that. You know what? I'm gonna make up points probably as we go. So yeah.
Rich gets 1 for sex appeal.
Yeah. So there we go. There's the reveal. Gambit, first cover appearance. Here, I wrote it down. 1990, 266, first cover Gambit, Claremont, Andy Kubert.
Cool.
So that was that one. Good job, Rich. All right. Let me have that go do that. All right. I'm just going to throw stuff to the side and I'll pick it up later. All right. Reload. So round 2.
Cover lover.
You guys like that intro by Mary?
Yeah.
Very embarrassed by that.
I love it.
All right. Reveal. Oh, Stevie can't find the link.
It's on our Scribbles chat.
Strikes me as Hawkeye, but not sure.
The colors.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pause real quick before we would do that. Let's send Stevie the link. Let's see.
I got to pop off in just a second because I got to join Matt's.
Oh, with Matt.
All right. Come in here. Turn. Okay. And then I'll come back to you guys. And we'll do level 2. So
I know what it is. Hate Monger, FF20.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Or 21. Nice. Shoot. Oh, man, I knew that.
So I can never remember the numbers. There, Stevie.
All right. 4 points. Adam gets 4. What's up, Stevie?
Hi, guys. I couldn't find the link. And
today.
On the way home from the visit, my wife tripped and broke her arm. So I've been.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it sucks that we got to go to the orthopedic person tomorrow. But anyway, I've been running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Stevie.
I gotta pop off. I'll see y'all later.
All right,
All
Adam.
right, see ya.
Well, you're just in time for our game, Stevie.
All right.
So I'll explain what we're doing. We're doing Cover Lover, where every 30 seconds I'm revealing a layer, and it's a little square that's worth a certain amount of points. The way you get those points is if you tell me what the title or the artist is, and then I'm giving bonus points out if you can name the key or like what year it came out, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So how do I reset this? I'll just let it run out. So this is going to be our 3rd book, and just in time because I think you'll like this one. I'm waiting for our timer to reset here. I wish there was an easier way to reset this. All right, here we go. So I think you'll catch on pretty quick, Stevie. So the first layer is right there, and I didn't stop my timer for some reason. So this is the first layer. It's worth 5 points if you can get it. What artist or the title is. There we go. Hopefully you can see that okay. It's kind of hard. Yeah. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this camera tonight.
Makes me think of G.I. Joe, but I don't know.
That's a good guess. That's a real good guess, actually, Rich. Okay, so here comes the second level. Now it's going to only be worth 4 points if you get it.
No, that's definitely not.
I keep forgetting to hit my resume button. You guys got some extra time here.
Yeah, it's
It
that looks like
almost-
a dove and hawk, but
What do you think, Stevie?
No, I was wrong. I thought it was Cap for a minute, but I see the white above his eyes.
yeah.
You know what, Stevie? I'm going to give you this. Because you know what? You are. Well, there's
It is
one of
Captain.
There's the next one. You're right, Stevie.
Oh wow, it is
Oh,
Cap.
the white was the letter A on his head. That's what it was.
Cap and the steel. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was afraid that was going to give it away too quick, but Stevie,
That's good.
got 4 points off of that. Now, here's the bonus. Can you guess what the key is? Because all of these have some kind of key significance.
327.
I'm not sure.
Do you know the artist?
Oh, the artist is it John Byrne?
Nope. So this is a classic Mike Zeck cover.
Zach. Oh. Now you say that. Yeah. Okay.
And what the key is, so I'm going to reveal it. The key is this is the first cover and second appearance of John Walker as Super Patriot.
Oh.
Oh,
Second appearance, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, his first appearance, he wasn't on the cover.
Because who's that on the cover? That's not Steel. Is that the new version of Steel?
No, it looks like it. But this, John Walker, basically, Cap gets fired and they make Walker the new Captain America. And then I think eventually he becomes U.S. agent.
Oh, he was Super Patriot. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Super Patriot originally.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
So, yeah, that was the key there, Mike Zeck. But Stevie got the 4 points on that. So, Stevie, you weren't here when I said that some of these books that I picked out, these are actually kind of nods to us. They're books that, like the first one we did was an X-Men book, first Gambit cover, which I picked out. You know, I love that one. And then the second one was first Hate Monger. It was Fantastic Four. All right, so now we're going to do another round here. So this is going to be round 4. You guys liking this game so far?
yeah.
I've been wanting to do this for a while with you guys, but I had to figure out how to set it up. So, and there goes my camera's catch up. All right. So here we go. Next round. You know what? Hold on. My stuff was a little shifted. I don't want no cheating. All right. 5 points. Doesn't really reveal a whole lot. A bunch of words there, but sometimes you can get it from just words.
It's Hercules, but I don't know what Hercules it is. It's not Hercules the title, but it's probably Thor.
No.
No.
It looks kind of skullish. Scroll, I mean. No, there's no R. Never mind.
Okay, we're gonna go to level 2. There goes 5 points. So 4 points. That's kind of hard to see. Ain't it?
Yeah, I can't tell what's in that square.
I was afraid of making the squares too big too. To reveal something too much. Yeah, somebody's guessing Conan in the chat. Okay. Next one, we're going to level 3.
Oh, Conan the King?
No. This one's throwing you guys for a loop.
Yeah, that
NK.
yeah, I'm trying to think of that trade dress.
I'm getting the points if you guys don't get them. Oh, that fast 30 seconds. All right. I don't think we've gotten this far down. There's more letters.
That helps a lot. Yeah.
This particular book, I went through, I think, 3 different issues for this theme, what this subject is.
Yeah, I'm trying to staring at that headdress, trade dress.
Okay. There we go. Oop. Well, that's number 8.
Okay. It's number, what's that? 8?
Frankenstein? Frankenstein's monster?
There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Where's my bell? Way up here.
The monster.
I was afraid of this. Rich, you were going to get this one right away. There we go.
There you go.
Number 8. So
I couldn't get over that. Yeah, lettering. I was like, man, I know that from somewhere, but I couldn't place it.
okay, now here's the bonus points. Artist, key, when it came out, any of those will get you some bonus points.
Well, it's Mike Plug, ain't it?
Where's my thing? It is not. Shame on
Oh,
you. You're gonna kick yourself.
In the price, is that a 20 cent or
20 cents, yeah.
20 cents, yeah. Number 3.
1975? I'm guessing.
Ooh, really close, Steve. 74. And the artist, Rich, you're gonna kick yourself, is John Buscema.
Is it?
That's Big John.
It doesn't look like, I guess, yeah.
I know it's very different, isn't it, for him?
Yeah, I see it in his face, but yeah. I was okay. Well, shit, man. Wow.
Last bonus points. Key. What do you think is the key significance of this issue?
First time they've been on the cover together?
Close enough. I'll give it to you. It's the first time they fight.
Fight?
Yep. Yeah, that is the first time Frankenstein and Dracula in Marvel Comics meet and fight.
I don't even know if I have that one or not. I have to look.
Yeah, it wasn't a very long series, Frankenstein.
What's number 8? I thought it was number 3. Okay.
You like that? It's got staples right here.
I can remember doing that a long time ago when when I was a kid. I did that to a couple of books, man. It's like, God almighty.
4 staples in there.
Yeah.
So we got, I think this is round 5. I was going to go 5 rounds to see how it goes, points wise. I do have a backup one that we can do if you guys want to do another round after this one.
Okay.
Make sure, since Stevey came in late, I'll give him a shot at getting some more points. All right, 20 seconds. Why is it doing that? Is there a reset? No. There we go. All right, here we go. Round 1.
Oh, wow. What is that?
Yeah, it's kind of tough to see. I can zoom in a little bit on it if my camera cooperates.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell it was a face, but man, I'm like,
yeah, it's a face.
I don't recognize that at all. Need Adam here. I'm sure Adam would probably get it too.
Well, yeah, I worried about making them too easy.
It's a hockey mask or something.
Here comes round 2.
It's a leg. It's a leg. A couple legs. Cleavage of a butt underneath the leg.
It does look like cleavage.
Butt cleavage. Yeah, it looks like butt cleavage, man. Yeah,
Let's
no
start
clue
the
on
timer
that.
again.
No clue.
See, is there
It's
any
a
guesses?
ghostly- It's got to be a ghostly, like a ghostly tales or something like that, because of the way that face looks. Like it's-
And green boots. I'm trying to think of green boots.
Yeah, there's a little clue there.
All that's coming to mind is the Green Lantern for some reason.
All right.
Yeah, for the boots.
There's the next level.
Yeah, it's definitely Green Arrow co-starring Green Lantern. Because you can see the lantern behind the figure that says co-starring. So who's the main storyline? Is it Green Arrow? Usually it's Green Arrow.
It is not. It is not Green Arrow, but you're close.
Yeah. Be Batman, Brave and the Bold.
So here's the next one. You're so close, Rich.
Huh.
So level, we're down to 4 here.
Yeah. Green Arrow and Green Lantern. They ain't Green Arrow, so man, when it's like that, it's like yeah.
I think you might have said it, Rich. But you got stuck on Green Arrow, I think.
Yeah. Marvel 2 in 1?
You Marvel.
Well, it's green. Yeah, ain't it Green Lantern and Green Arrow?
It is. Okay. I thought you might have said that, so I'll give you, I'll rewind it back a little bit to give you 4 points, because it is Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Yeah. Okay. More
So,
deadly than an atom bomb.
all right.
That's why I put all the ghostly faces on it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. This is the one that you said was a butt right here.
Yeah.
The dude's got a butt head.
Butt cleavage. Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys think this came out? What is the key significance of this one?
Is it it's not the druggy Speedy.
It is. You got it.
Is it?
Yeah. So this one, Green Lantern number 86, is widely known. They don't consider it a key so much, but it is a big story for at that time, 1971. This deals with Speedy's heroin addiction. So the
heroin,
issue before this, they show Speedy actually shooting up with a needle.
Yeah.
You know, you think about it, that time period, art like that. Holy
John Adams,
yeah. Yeah. And this is Neil Adams.
Or Neil Adams, not John Adams. Neil Adams.
You're stuck on your Big John.
Yeah. John and Aaron Adams, yeah.
And I think I saw Alex guessed Green Lantern earlier in the chat, so he would have got some big points. All right, one more. You guys want to do one more?
Sure.
So, okay, this one, well, it kind of goes to all of us. Like I said, I kind of picked these out just based on what all our interests are. And this one is kind of a book that I think anybody that grew up in the 80s has to have. All right. So I'll do this one for points too. I don't care. This is our bonus round. Oops. Hold on. What did I do here?
You got them backwards.
One got turned around somehow. Okay. Is it gonna? There it goes. I don't know if you can see that one. I'll hold it up to the camera a little bit more.
Okay. It's a claw.
It's a claw. It's not Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Okay. Level 2. Worth 4 points now.
Yeah,
See if any of the chat's got it. I don't see any guesses from the chat on this. I got a little bit.
The second one's really throwing me off. Is it Transformers versus Dinobots?
There you go. Bing, bang, bang, bang. I'll get it. 4 points. You got it right at the dinger.
All right, Rich is on a roll.
So there we go.
Yeah, right on.
Dinobots first appearance, number 8. This came out. How about bonus points?
75 cents.
I mean, I don't think you guys will get the artist because I don't even know who the artist is.
Yeah, the artist is.
But take a wild guess when this one came out. Like I said, 80s. So that was your hint. You got 10 years to pick from.
Yeah. I'd have to say 84.
82. Stevey?
1987.
87.
Rich, you were closer with 80. It's 85.
85. I was thinking 75 cents. I was like, I knew it had to be, early to mid 80s.
Yep. Yeah. Well, guys, let's do a little recap of what we just played. So we did that one. Let me get my pile.
Yeah, it was fun.
And that was our game Cover Lover, where we had Transformers.
Cover Lover.
We had this one. We had Frankenstein. I was worried I made these too easy for you guys.
Tecmo.
And we had, I thought Adam would get this right away, since Fantastic Four is all
he
his.
got it. I have no clue.
That's
From
a cheddar
squares
square.
that was being shown. I had no idea what it was.
And then the first one, my favorite, first cover of Gambit. So there we go.
Didn't the hate monger have a hate bomb?
He had a ray gun that he would shoot you with, and you just hated everybody. You turned into
you hate everything.
racist, and
Yeah.
sexist, and all right. So let me do some math here.
Robot Hitler.
We got quite a bit there. Adam left early, so. But Rich, you win it with a big whopping. Let's see, 14. Rich, you cleaned up. You got a lot of bonus points though too. That's why. All right. Well, there we go, guys. There is. Let me find our closeout. You missed this one, Stevie, so enjoy this. That was Cover Lover.
Cover Lover. Love me them covers.
Oh, my wife's a good sport there. Good sport. So let me do that.
Cover Lovers.
Go back here. So what's going on, Stevie?
I'm just starting to relax.
All right. So what do we got next on the docket? So that was our game. We showed off some stuff. How long are we at here? You know what? We did a prompt. Stevie, do you want to do a prompt to kind of warm up a little bit? We can do another one.
All right. Yeah. I haven't drawn at all today.
Okay. Well, let's get you a little warmed up here. Let me get my dice and turn back this camera on, because we're gonna. I redid our prompt chart. I'm gonna roll some dice. Let's roll one. Let's see what table we got. The second table, and we're gonna draw. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna draw mutants. So let's draw a mutant. It could be a mutant we know, like Toxic Avenger. It could be something that we come up on our own. And what we're going to do, we're going to start this for, let me set my timer. Oops, I went the wrong way. We're going to do it 5 minutes again, just to get us loosey-goosey. And I have no clue what I'm going to draw at this, but okay.
Yeah, no, either.
Start the timer. Here we go.
Need some inspiration.
So did a demon last time. A mutant. We need a mutant. Okay. What kind of mutants do I like? I like mutants from the 80s. Tromoville. I'm thinking Tromoville. Kind of Toxic Avenger. So let's do... Okay. I'm going to get a big circle here. I'm going to do a portrait. So I can get all gross.
Let's see here.
He's a mutant. I'm thinking there was a apocalypse. So, okay, I'm going to give him a little bit of cauliflower ear. And then let's see. Make him kind of a bloated face. But I'm going to yet give him the butt face chin. Because maybe he was a leading man at one time. Okay, this time I'm watching the clock, Rich, so I can make sure I finish all his appendages.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. I'm going to say it's a nuclear blast, so he doesn't have much hair. He basically stood too close to the microwave a little bit too much. We just crossed a 2-minute mark. And how the heck did I do last time? I was doing coloring and all that.
Yeah, you guys.
I can't even come close to. I must be a little stiffer than I thought. But that's the whole purpose of doing these quick sketches, is just, like I said, kind of loosen up.
Yeah, it looks like that. The ones that always got me in school was the no erase. The teacher would be like, no erase.
Yeah. That's hard to get out of that habit too.
Yeah.
They want you
It was always good because it kept you from reaching forward or trying to erase everything.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make everything perfect, you're
thinking a little bit more about what you're doing and not so much reacting. Oh, we're down to 30 seconds. Mutant. Yeah, I'm going to draw a little fly flying around him. Because he hasn't had a bath. He hasn't had a bath either, and who knows. Okay. Oh, well, there's my 5-minute sketch. I will show off. So let's see what we got here. So here's my mutant. He's got a little patchwork rags there. Yeah, he's got some flies flying around him because I'm thinking that he smells like the wasteland. But I gave him some extra eyes. So it's like he's a mutant with maybe a spider. I should have did one more to be like half spider. Here, let's do one more. Whoop. No, he's got half a spider face. So there's my my warm-up drawing. All right, Stevie, you ready? What you got for us?
Funnel head man.
What's he holding, Stevie?
His thumb is a funnel. He got hit by lightning while putting oil into his car, and it mutated him. So,
man, so he's always a quart low, huh?
Yeah. He's always putting it in.
Yeah.
Instead of canoe head, it's funnel head.
Oh, that's funny.
Funnel head. Mine was a little had his brain starting to come out.
Oh, man.
His butthead brain. I just
you're hooked on buttheads tonight.
Yeah. It mutated his brain so big it was busting out of the skull and stuff. So yeah.
He looks like he's happy about it though.
Yeah, he was kind of an evil grin, but it didn't turn out that way. I was trying to be in a little hurry.
All right. Very good,
still
guys.
Not loose. I'm still not feeling that looseness.
Still not feeling loose?
Yeah, like I normally like to feel, you know. It's just because I don't draw enough, man. So
I try
to draw more.
I try to do something every day or two, just to kind of stay loose, even if it's just sketching like this. You know, Adam was saying that he's jealous of you, Stevie, because you draw like a maniac sometimes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I try to draw 2 hours a day.
2 hours. That's good to have like a routine like that too.
I find I do better work in the morning than later in the day.
You probably, you're more fresh. It's nice though that you can do that and you kind of, you know, you shut stuff off. You shut the world off and you can kind of just get lost in the drawing, whether it's you're making something up in your imagination or maybe you're trying to, you know, replicate something and practice a style or like I know Stevie lately you've been doing drawings where you're kind of reproducing a pose. You see a pose and you really like it, so you're trying to emulate that pose. So that's another thing. I remember being a kid, I used to do that all the time. Was it the Marvel Universe guidebooks where they had like the full, you know, pictures of these characters? I used to try and reproduce those a lot. It was a good drawing technique tool to just kind of practice a lot, is try to draw these superheroes I would see in that. So all right, well, that was our little warm-up prompt, and we did a game. So why don't we spend, I think, the rest of the show, let's see, what are we at, 123? Because Adam said he might come back if we're still on. Why don't we go ahead and just work on different drawings? I mean, Stevie, you weren't here in the beginning, but is there something that you're working on specifically right now? Maybe you'll work on it tonight.
I know what I want to do.
Okay.
I drew the vision earlier a week ago or so, something like that. And I do not like his face. And Adam gave me a suggestion because I had the innards of his face are crowded, you know? Okay. And so I'm going to do a patch, which I do once in a while. I take a blank address label and cut it into where I've already drawn and start over.
Oh, okay.
Like cut and paste on McPaint kind of thing.
Okay. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do a lot of that redoing type of thing, or actually redraw the same drawing a number of times so you're kind of happy with it. And it's good practice and overall. And, you know, you're not only trying to fix something that you weren't happy with, but you're repeating something that you were successful at. So you're kind of getting it more cemented in your head. So yeah, redrawing stuff like that's great. It's great practice, basically.
Yeah, in music we call it correct repetition. Like if you repeat something poorly, you're just reinforcing poorly. But if you repeat something correctly over and over, you're developing the hand-eye coordination, the physicality of it.
Yeah, it's just like sports. You see the basketball players just shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. You know, they do it repetitively till it becomes like a second nature.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Why don't we go ahead and we'll spend the rest of the show. I'll kind of try to watch the timer a little bit. Or if you guys feel like you're ready to go, let me holler. We usually go for about 2 hours with the show, so we got about a half hour left that we can work on some stuff. I already have something kind of sketched out that I want to work on, and it is right here.
Kind of throwing something together here.
Okay. I have something else in here, but I can't work on it now because it's for one of you guys.
Yeah.
Tease. So you know what I'm gonna also do, and yeah, I hope you guys that are watching are doodling a little bit. I know Alex was doodling for a little bit. I am gonna put something on so we don't have radio silence. Let's see. Let's listen to this. I gotta probably have all these preloaded music on StreamYard. There we go. I don't want to do it too loud. We'll start dancing.
Yeah.
I get you in the groove.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Adam went to go jump on Matt's Superman show for a little bit, and then he said he was going to come back.
So yeah, Matt usually go about an hour.
Sunday night sometimes it can be a prime night. I'm erasing some of my pencil lines that I was a little too zealous on. All right, now I stole all my wife's Copic markers, so I got plenty of stuff that I can use here. I'm going to use these two to start this. Boy, that's a lot darker than I thought it would be. Probably because of the pencil. So yeah, I've been really practicing with these Copic markers, trying to figure them out a little bit, because you know I see different artists use them at like the shows and stuff because they're doing their commission stuff, and I'm like, okay, I never got formally trained in that stuff, so it's like I really want to learn how to use them. It seems like a really cool way to get something done fast.
I recorded 2 shows today. One of them was the one I posted today, and the other one was the 10 for 10 I was talking.
Oh, that's right, Stevey. I forgot you said that you were going to do something like that. Well, I'm excited to see what 10 books you managed to find.
Yeah, they're from all different times. And that's what's neat about the dollar bands is you can get something from the 60s and the 2020s, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't feel so like I'm gonna read this. I hope it's good. Because you're only spending $1 on it, so
And what I found, what I've been doing is, after originally they're a cover buy,
yeah.
and then usually the next best page is the splash page and the last page when they move on to the next villain or the next scenario.
Yeah.
And so I look at those to see if I enjoy just looking at them,
That's way darker than what I wanted. So,
I've been kind of looking for the Marvel team up with the John Belushi and the Saturday Night Live cast.
oh yeah, I think I just got that one myself, Stevie.
I have it, but I can't find it.
Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens. The other good one to get is the one where the was it the Avengers meet David Letterman?
Oh yeah, I had that before. Yeah.
I remember us looking for that one, Rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My wife's calling. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to balance out my pencil. Either I have to go a little bit lighter, or I need to erase it a little bit sooner, I think. Because this is, unfortunately, it makes it a little too dark.
Bring it over a little bit more.
So I do have a reference for him. I showed you one earlier, Rich.
Yeah.
Know what I am working on. Here's one of my references. Boom! Jugs.
That thing is huge, man.
It is. It's got to be like 5 pounds of plastic. It's so heavy. So I didn't want. It's so big too. I didn't want to put them on my table. So I have an older version of him standing next to me. Here's my other reference.
Okay, there you go.
So, and I got him with. I think I knocked him down. Oh, where did I put him? Where did he bounce to? Let's see his scan. Holy cow, I don't know where he bounced to. I have a Colossus too. That I knocked down. He fell somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where he fell. Wow, he bounced somewhere. I don't even see him anywhere.
One of the dogs probably grabbed him.
I hope not. He might be on one of the shelves below, and I just can't see him. But yeah, I had this, whatever this line was. So I got Juggernaut and Colossus duking it out on the shelves. Yeah, that's weird. He like disappeared. I don't know. I'll find him. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's behind my computer. There he is. Battle of the Ages. But I think Juggernaut should have been bigger in this line. That's a nice thing about with action figures. I know some people don't collect them, but if you're an artist, these are great drawing tools.
Oh, a great reference, yeah.
Tools earlier. This is basically a little drawing maquette. So you can kind of pose it. Even if you're not drawing Colossus, you can see how the figure's posed. So little extra tools for the toolbox there. Action figures. So now you can justify it to your significant other.
I got one just recently, clearance from Christmas time. Superman.
Man, Stevie, I've been looking for a Superman for weeks now because I actually don't have Superman. I got Bizarro, and I got about 4 Supergirls. I don't have a Superman.
Walmart has them. Not to do a commercial, but
yeah, I can't find a decent one that I really like. I just want a basic one, you know, and for some reason I cannot find them.
Well, I get them, and when my grandchildren come to visit, I give them to them, you know, because kids like toys.
Yeah. Okay, let's switch to darker red. I don't know if I've ever drawn Juggernaut here. I'm trying to decide, do I want to make red eyes? Because he's just, I know his power set kind of based around whatever that demon is that gives him his power. I can't remember. I need Johnny here. He's the Juggernaut expert.
I like it when he says, "The best superhero team ever."
Well, I am partial to agree with him, because I am an X-Men lover. I think he's bigger than me, though. Or like even like Rich Cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheddar, how many number ones do you think he has?
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, he loves them, that's for sure.
I think I just have a couple copies of that number one, and it was enough for me. And all of them I got back in the day when they came out, so I don't really need all the weird variants that are out there. But then again, you know what? I can understand that, because how many Space Ghost, Future Quest issues do I have? I I have like 3 of number 1, you know, just because he was on different covers by different artists. So I get it. And I'm sure you can relate with Conan. I know you got quite a few like foreign Conans and
Yeah, I've got John Buscema's complete run. I still need to work on Barry Windsor Smith's. Get all his. That's what I was going to work on this year. Something else, but
okay.
I can't get off of Frankenstein.
Yeah. I think Conan's, I'm really close to having them all, Rich. I think I'm under 10.
Oh, the complete first
Complete
volume.
complete
Yeah.
series.
I thought I've got a good chunk of those too. I thought about going ahead and just completing that run also, but
yeah.
I was concentrating on John, of course, at first, trying to get all of his, which I did.
I think all the ones I need are like your late runs, the 90s and stuff, the fillers.
Right.
I have a straight run from, I think now from 1 to like 130 something, and then I start jumping a little bit here and there. But yeah, I'm really close to having them all.
I got a little stack of them about this big. I don't try to collect them, but you know, when I see them and I like a cover, I'll pick it up, you know.
Yeah.
And if you need any of them, I can pass them along because they're not in my main collecting area.
Yeah, it just out of somewhere I got fascinated with like the Shema stuff. Is kind of what I think really got me first turned on to it.
Yeah.
And then before I knew it, I was like, well, man, I got like a lot of these already. So yeah, that's one goal for me this year, and Namor, and I think I got 3. So that one, the other one I'm working on. Oh, Werewolf by Night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm under 10 on that one too. Because last year was Tomb of Dracula for me, and actually I think Frankenstein too I finished last year. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 14 of Marvel 2-in-1s, and I'm putting an order together, which I'm just going to knock them all out. And then,
There you go.
But they vary in price so much from issue to issue.
Yeah. Some of those, I know some of those early ones had keys in them too. I need to get back to getting that run. That one and the team up one. I like that one too a lot, Stevie.
Yeah, I started like collecting it, and then I said after a while, I loved them when I was a kid, when they were brand new, you know. You guys got any tips on how to make the eyes the same size?
Same size. Do you remember that little trick I sent you in a text with the little like crosses and stuff to help line it up? That should help kind of keep them the same size too. I always start with their pupil, Stevie, like a circle, because a circle is easier to make similar. And then after that, then I'll actually do the eyeball. You can kind of judge the spacing a little bit better once you got where you want the center of the eye.
I picked up the trick off of Big B. He uses a clipboard, and instead of holding up a whole sketchbook, your hand gets tired after a while.
Yeah.
And you can turn the clipboard in any angle to, match up with what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Something like that.
I need.
That's less than there.
Let's use another level.
Trying to. Win.
Stevie, I like seeing those pictures of your grandson playing. He plays trumpet too, right?
Yeah, that's why I was out of town. It was my son's birthday and his concert. My oldest son turned 40. That makes you sound old. And then we just stayed out there, and we got the new little granddaughter. She just turned 2 about Valentine's Day time, the day after Valentine's Day. So it's just hard that we're 2.5 hours away,
Yeah.
But what's cool is through Facebook, I do video phone calls with my grandson, and we have like trumpet lessons over the.
Oh, really?
The video call.
That's cool.
That's cool.
There's a lag though. It's hard. You can't really play together. It's one guy plays and then the other guy plays back, kind of. But I got to meet his band director, which was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I waited. They were setting up, moving stands and chairs and all that kind of stuff. And so I haven't done that about 1,000 times in my career. I left him alone until he was all done. And then he went out in the hall, and then I caught up and we talked a minute.
That's cool. Oop.
And on the way out there, there's this comic shop called Macy's Comic Shop, in the Ozarks, Lebanon, Missouri, not far from Fort Leonard Wood, about a half hour from there. And on one of my trips home, I went out there and the last 10 minutes the store was open, so I did a quick hunt. But my checkbook fell out of my pocket when I was there.
Oh, man.
And the guy mailed it back to me.
Oh.
Completely intact at his own expense.
Wow.
So that
nice,
shows
man,
how good people are in the comic world, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he knew you were good for it.
Yeah, I'd been in his shop. Everybody's shop moves for some reason. First it's one place, then it moves to a bigger location if they're successful, you know? And so he had moved, so I had been in his shop. Every time I go out to visit, I try to stop in there for a little while. And he's got a giant selection of back issues and a ton of dollar books. And
just what you want, right?
yeah, I got 4 new Marvel 2-in-1s on this trip. And Adam, I had sent him a list and some cash, and he rounded up another because it is on my current show. He's got a ton of shopping areas he can go to. And
yeah, it sounds like Rich does too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm blessed. Blessed with them.
I'm happy with the ones I got though too. You know, it seems like I have a lot of small shows that happen by me.
that's what I love the most. I used to go to the VFW hall in Shrewsbury, Missouri. Every 4 months they'd have a show. Every 3 months they'd have a show.
That's what I drove up to just south of Milwaukee today and went to a little free show. It was free, which I liked, in a little public library. Oh, that sounds like Adam's back.
Is he?
There he is.
Hey!
Oh man, check it out.
That's almost 10
Are y'all just
o'clock.
working on your regular drawing stuff?
Yeah, we started the regular drawings. Rich won the game.
Oh.
He got started and he was on fire. He was getting all those bonus questions, and I was happy Stevey got the one that I picked just for him.
Oh, good.
They said good. We're glad that he left. He would have won everything. Yeah, we just started working on our regular long drawing. We were gonna go for a little bit more, so he came back in time. We were figuring about 2 hours, so we've been on about hour 50. Well, here's what we got so far for me. I'm trying to. I stole my wife's Copic markers and I'm practicing with them, trying to see if I can get them to work how I want. So I just laid down some colors. Now I'm going to start inking this. I don't remember where I got all these colors from. Don't remember.
Yeah, just got off Matt's show, so I showed off Moon Knight. I had to do a wardrobe change in like 30 seconds and pop on there and do some Moon Knight.
You should have did it like the wrestlers do and just wear multiple shirts.
Yeah.
Would have been a little warm, but oh man. Oh, let me try this again. I'm trying to do a little bit of, I guess you could call it almost like Kirby Crackle, but I'm doing it with red.
Oh, nice.
A little energy kind of glow. I think I've seen Juggernaut's eyes red.
I mean, if he's got pink eye, definitely.
Don't shake his hand.
Well, it was, it was kind of hard for him in the bathroom when he had that big helmet on.
Well, yeah, he doesn't exactly fit in the stall.
He'll just make a little extra room.
Man, can you imagine?
He's like, oh man, I just took a big sitter-rack in there. Nobody
Yeah.
go in there after me.
The toilet would be begging for mercy. Nice talk. Yeah, I tried doing some lighter colors. I might go back and see if I can add some yellow to it, but I want to start inking a little bit. And so I think I did a drawing for Christopher Parker recently of Swamp Thing, and I kind of used the same technique where I laid down colors, like just blocked in colors, and then went back with my ink pens, and I really liked the process. And I use this brush pen that I have. So it's like I'm just painting the line work, which was kind of cool. Let's see. Let's start. I'm going to start with his hands probably. Because, yeah, this brush, you can kind of really vary the line easily.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can kind of make it really sharp from that.
But yeah, K Munion's probably not in the chat anymore, is he?
Who is that?
I said K Munion's probably not in the chat anymore.
No,
is he?
I think I saw he said he had to take off early, so he just stopped in to say hi for a while. Oh, I just noticed my wife commenting too, saying I do fantastic job with the markers, better than her. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just feel like I'm playing.
I gotta learn the color. But I'm gonna show mine real quick, and then I think I'm gonna bounce off of here myself.
Okay.
And get ready to stuff. But K Munion was my inspiration. He said he wanted a little bit of Sonic Tramp, so
That's right.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
Oh my God, you got to bring that Tuesday, so when he's on Tuesday, you can show it off. Oh
yeah,
my God.
so is that like
That's great.
that's like the what's the book where he the EC book where he's got the woman's head cut off in the same
yeah, this one here.
The crime
crime suspense stories. It wouldn't come to me. Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, I was using a little bit of that. I was looking at that as inspiration, and then I, of course, just pulled up a little stock image of Sonic, but I'll have to finish it up and do like a Sonic Tramp in that style of font.
That's great. I love it.
You'll love that.
Wished I could color. I can't color for nothing, man. I've never been a very good colorist.
You got to find your medium, I think, Rich. Play
Yeah, I mean, I can paint.
Yeah.
But that's more, I've never been that good in doing figures painting, but
Alex said, as if I hadn't heard Adam talking toilet humor, chunk of my day.
But the little,
I had my video dropped today about Captain Dingleberry.
Oh, geez. Rich, Jeff Jack said that was great.
Thank you, Jeff Jack. Thank you. Well,
I won't shut off.
Been fun, buddies. I'm gonna jump off and
all right, Rich.
Ready for that work week, man. I swear. I hate it.
Monday tomorrow, but guess what? One more day and it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then one more day, it's a new Wednesday.
It'll be a
one day at a time.
It'll be a half week. Yeah, the hump day be over with, man. I can't wait. But that looks good, Eric.
Getting there. I just started doing his hands, so.
Okay, I was gonna say you're doing the hard lines and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that's how when you're doing your thing. Those are watercolor pens, right?
No, they're not. They're just design markers. I think they're.
Oh, okay.
Are they alcohol based? I can't remember, but
okay.
Yeah,
I gotta get one of those. I keep forgetting to go look. I've got a good, like a school. I've got like a good art school supply store not too far from me.
Okay.
And I actually got a couple, and they always have really neat stuff. So I need to go pick me up some of those.
Yeah, they flow really good. That's what I kind of like about them.
That's cool. They don't blend and stuff. Unless you,
they kind of do. They kind of do. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to
use them.
Yeah. And then I really like this brush ink pen I'm using. It's a Fiber Castell.
Okay.
I got this at Michael's.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They got a good selection of ink pens there.
Yeah. That's where I got picked up mine. The ones I do have, I got them from Michael's. I keep forgetting about that art supply store, that school supply, art supplies place. Let me go check them out too.
Yeah.
But all right, buddies. Been fun. Been real.
Take care, bud.
Good
I'll
seeing
see
you,
you guys
Rich.
later. Bye.
Bye.
See everybody in the chat. Thanks for hanging.
Now, Steve, what are you working on?
I'm doing a patch for my vision. You remember how we texted about how I didn't like his face?
Oh, yeah.
So I put address label. Now he's got a fat face.
Okay. Hey, that's like the that's what a lot of the old school people did. Was they didn't like something, they just put a patch over it and did it right on top of it.
Buzzed.
What's I know Alex said he was drawing something. Curious to see what other people are doing, if they're drawing along.
Alex says he misses Rich already. You just miss him yelling.
Yeah, with Star-Lord out here.
I'm getting reported to the bigwigs because it's potty mouth. How am I going to do this part here? I don't know exactly. All right, I'm going to change our music. This is repeated probably 20 million times. Let's do How about this one? We'll do some more chill. Well, you guys that have been here for a while, thank you for watching us draw and play some games and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoy the new game, and our little art toolbox segment, the new segment that I wanted to start with everybody. I really like this pen. I mean, it's a little bigger than what I'm used to, so it's a little awkward, but I'll get used to it. It's like, it seems like it fills space really quick.
I mean, you're cooking on it.
Maybe that's why I like it. It just feels like I'm getting stuff done.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's got a lot of variety in line width and stuff to control, so that's always nice. When you don't have to switch and use different stuff, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta, I think once I get some more practice with it, I'll get used to varying that line a little bit better. It seems to be okay. Where was I right here? They put a little word bubble above it and right in there. I'm Juggernaut, bitch. God, I think that was quoted so much because from that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's when I checked out of those movies. I was just like, oh my God. They just jumped the shark, man.
So, who is your favorite X-Men villain, Eric?
Man, I don't know.
If you had to pick.
It used to be Magneto, but I don't know if I can call him a villain anymore because he's kind of part of the team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, classic villain, definitely. Newer, let's see, modern villains. Let's see. I think I always liked Nimrod. I liked what they did with him in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
But they haven't really done much with him. They did some stuff with him with the Krakoa age. You know what? I think it might be Mr. Sinister for modern times.
Okay.
Something about how he's very manipulative and twisted. He seems to be kind of like your basic villain at first, but he has like plans on top of plans on top of plans.
Right.
So he's pretty, far reaching, but that and the fact that he's kind of totally insane,
Yeah.
To the point that he's a brilliant geneticist, a human that eventually he made himself into a mutant. So, I think he's kind of one of my favorites. The manipulation that he did with Maddie and Cyclops and Jean and stuff, it's just like, holy cow.
Kind of sounds like the high evolutionary guy.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, with the the gene splicing and all that kind of stuff that he does.
Yeah, high evolutionary is somebody I wish they'd do more with too.
Now there was a character, it's a cow. Had something to do with the Scarlet Witch and her brother.
Baphomet, is that?
It was a lady cow, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Oh gosh, helps that chat. Is it Mintra? Is that?
That sounds right. Some of my details got lost in his dark brown coloring I did.
Thanks for the Sharpies, Adam.
Yeah, man. You see, some of them are brushes. They're like brushes.
That's kind of what I'm using right now, Stevie. Like a brush.
They're kind of a little different than a normal Sharpie. So you got a little brush tip variety that you can do with it. So I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah. Sometimes I use those kind of markers that are kind of like paintbrushes, and like where corners of things come together, you don't mark so much as you dab.
Right.
Where is my what colors? Pacific. That'll work.
Oh, I love this. I am having a blast with this brush right now.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
The line work, like at the top of his head there, I'm just having so much fun with the line work.
Oh, yeah. That looks great.
Always a plus when your tool
is like actually fun to use and not like work. All right, let's see. What do I got here? That is there. Do some of my Kirby crackle on his eyes. Speaking of Kirby, last week I found Superpowers 1 through 5 miniseries, and it was all Kirby in it.
Yeah.
Don't think I knew that until I got that. I was like, oh, wow. I don't think I knew this. That was my Saturday set that I threw up. I hear one of my dogs entered the room because I hear licky licks. Drives me nuts sometimes when you just hear the like, okay, whatever you're trying to lick, you got it. Well, I think I'm about done for tonight. I'll probably go through this with some of my finer tips, just to give it another layer. But here's what I got. Where's my camera? There it is.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
So I was trying to go for a glow with his eyes, but I might go in with like some maybe white color pencil to lighten it up a little bit.
Or yeah, just give a couple little highlights in there.
Yeah, I think that's all it really needs in there. And then some of the spots in the helmet, if I can maybe find an in-between layer, color from the light and my dark that I got there, just to kind of help bridge the gap a little bit, blend it a little more. But yeah, I'm gonna do something with the sky here. I don't know what. Maybe something cool color like a blue or even a purple, just to offset all the brown, the warm brown colors.
Right.
But I think Johnny will like it.
He better.
Yeah, he better. He says that's the best villain right there. I actually told a comic dealer, I quoted Johnny today, because I was looking for, I was kind of keeping an eye open for that X-Men number 12, which is technically, they say, his first appearance. And I said something to a dealer. I said, well, I already have his real first appearance, 13. I'm like, if Wolverine 181 Hulk can be Wolverine's first appearance, that can be Juggernaut's first appearance.
Right.
Guy started laughing. He's like, I never thought of that. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'll come back to this after I'm fresh. But let me see. So let me tell you what the points spread there was, Adam. Rich ended up with, let's see, 14 points.
Oh, wow.
He killed it.
Yeah, I wish I'd been around for more of it. Like that was, I really like that. That's an awesome game.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while, so I'll definitely have that one around for a while.
You got the cutouts.
Got the cutouts now. I got to use them. It took me a day to make those damn things.
I think I saw that game on a show where maybe everybody was ranking villains as who's the villainous villain, and
we did do something like that on Colossus Collector's show, and me and Nate have done it before on Tuesday nights, where we were doing like a draft type of thing. But this game originally, the first time I saw it was on Colossal Collector with our Council of X. But I guess Paper Chase Comics is the YouTuber that kind of came up with the game. So yeah, I want to make sure that I give him a shout out since that's where it comes from. I think it's ingenious. I think it's got flexibility with its rules that you can kind of figure out the point system you really want.
All right, I think I can show what I've been working on tonight.
Okay. Keep pressing the wrong button. There we go.
After we did the I had the Taskmaster, I did a little Taskmaster.
Oh yeah. Well, I like your shadow for like the blue costume and stuff.
Yeah. That was a little rough, quick job on it, but it works well enough for a quick run through sketch.
What are you working on, Stevie? Want to show off what you got so far?
yeah. I'm just kind of putting folds in his face now. He's kind of a chunkier one, but I don't like. I might patch the patch.
I couldn't even tell that was a patch, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can tell is the top with the pink, pinker color, but the rest of it looks perfect.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong marker. That's what I was looking for. But what I wanted to do is, how it's kind of like a triangle on the cheeks, how it shows the depth of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do that with those two curved lines coming on the side of the nose, and then give it some depth. But like we talked about before, Eric, every drawing is an experiment, a new thing.
Try to learn something new.
Absolutely.
Look at me tonight. I'm trying to figure out how to use these markers. All right. Well, I can remove that.
No, Alex said he had the Superpowers 2 and 3. Got them for $1.
Oh, okay. There was 3 volumes of that too. So you got to watch for that. There's, I think that's all the same creators. It's just for some reason I think it was tied into that Kenner toy line that they did. So it's like they did a series and then they released a toy series. And then maybe next summer they came back with another one. I think that's what that is. It's kind of tied into the toy line. Because I have a couple loose ones, and then when I found sets at my store last week, I was like, oh cool, I get the whole set. And then I looked, I was like, oh, the ones I have are from a whole different volume.
So I'm looking, this is kind of crazy. So Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars came out in May '84 is what they used for their date before they pull it off the shelves, so it probably came out a couple of months before that. And Superpowers, the first volume was July. So they it probably hit the shelves. They're like, oh shit, let's put it. I mean, they probably found out about a toy line. You got to wonder, they probably are always looking at the patents and the trademarks that companies are releasing, and they're like, they're putting out a whole toy line. We better do that too.
Yeah, I mean, they used to steal from each other all the time. It's
Yeah, I'm sure they had like plants and spies and people talking about stuff, and but it's kind of funny. Secret Wars gets all the attention, but I like thought in my head, I was like, I think the Superpowers figures were out in the stores around the same time the Secret.
Yeah, and
Wars.
they go for big bucks now too. And
the figures.
Yeah, the figures, and I think they made more of the DC line than the Secret Wars, just by variety of superheroes. I don't see them that much though, and when I do see them, if they're in good shape, they're usually pretty pricey, because I think these were toys that were designed to be played with, so they got destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the same thing for Kenner's Star Wars line. Those things got destroyed.
I went through a few Darth Vaders because I kept cutting his head off, and then I had to get a second Princess Leia because I tied her to the stake and burned her.
Oh my God, Adam!
I did something like that with my brother Kevin when we were little. Remember those Stretch Armstrong rubber arms?
They stretch.
So he grabbed one end. We were in the backyard, and I grabbed the other one, and we just kept pulling it until one arm ripped off, and hit my brother right in the head.
I had a regular Stretch Armstrong, but I had the Stretch Armstrong Hulk. If you remember the Hulk one that they put out.
Yeah.
And I dropped it in my my dad's recliner, and the gears in that, I went to open it up and it like split it open, and all the like green goo or whatever was like sliding down it. Whew, yeah, that
had to be a mess.
I got a whipping for that one for sure.
Man. Oh, God, smashed.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not getting any more of these Stretch Armstrongs. You're done.
I remember having one, and I had the monster, and I think kind of similar thing. I wanted to see what was inside him. I cut him open, and he was garbage after that. Once I did that. So yeah. Well, all right, guys. We'll go ahead and close out. Let me turn off our little smooth night driving music we got there in the background for drawing. But thank you guys for joining us for tonight for Art Scribbles. It's been a while since we've done this, so it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of stuff planned because it's been a while, but maybe I'll settle down next time. I'm still trying to figure out a format for this show, because this is only I think this might be our third
or fourth
episode, because we had the special one last time with the Stevey's challenge. So yeah, we haven't done too many of these, and I like doing these. These are a lot of fun. I hope people that are watching actually sit and draw with us and do the time challenges, the drawing prompts. That's a lot of fun, and enjoy the games. I like playing the games with you guys, because I try to theme them around art, and like tonight a lot of the comics were themed around us or some of our favorite comics. So that's why I'm surprised Rich didn't get that Frankenstein right away, but it was a little tough. That one, I had a hard time finding one that would fit in those little openings good, that you could tell what the heck it was. So but yeah, you guys make sure you follow all these guys that were on tonight. I got links in the show notes for everybody, and hopefully you found some stuff that inspired you that you want to run out and go get, or the new segment, Tools for the Toolbox. I've been thinking about that one for a while. It's just a matter of how do we present it, because I think if I can help somebody find something, a tool that helps them do art better, I'm all for it. So, and if you guys got ideas, shoot me a message. Let me know. Maybe we'll collaborate and go back and forth on that one. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys tonight. Let me find, like I said, make sure you hit the like on the way out. Subscribe to these guys if you haven't. And until next time, guys, have a good one, and we will see you next time.
There's a